looks like Barcelona's prayers have been answered. Their new coach Hansi Flick seems to be sent from heaven to get them out of the troubles they have been in for so long now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Free Kick. I hope you are doing well. For today's discussion will be about Hansi Flick and Barcelona. Now, have you seen Barcelona's La Liga season debut so far? We have to admit that was a good job, especially their previous 7-0 performance against Valladolid that surprised everyone, or their impressive 4-1 victory against Girona. Just as that ex-user said, Barcelona and Lamine Yamal are the ones doing everything we expected from Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe. There is some truth in that statement because Madrid has had a rocky start, which we initially thought was impossible. And even if things are now falling into place, especially now that Mbappe started scoring, we can't deny that Barcelona's debut was more convincing. I stumbled upon some tweets from other Madrid fans saying that this will not last and that we know what will happen by the end of the season. One tweet in particular caught my attention. It read, "This is how Barcelona started last season. By the way, I'm not moved." Which, as we know, implies that they are going strong, just to fall off by the end of the season and make space for us to dribble past them in the title race. But hear me out. I don't like to admit it, but this Barcelona does not seem to be the same Barcelona that was playing under Xavi last season. This Barcelona is different, and the main character behind that evolution is Hans-Dieter Flick. The coach was able to win all the trophies in a single season with Bayern at the time. In fact, he even won the trophies we can't think of. Hansi Flick's style of play is daring, intense, with high and persistent pressing, and a very strong pressure applied on the opponent until the very end of the match. And it seems to work with Barcelona for the moment. It is plain to see that Flick is on a mission to transform this team into a war machine. And what is most frightening is the fact that he is a new coach. He just arrived and he is still in the experimental stage. Yet he is already managing to get such good results. The day he finishes perfecting his formula, what will happen? Only time will tell. But the Flick ball, as they call it, is making Barcelona look more than promising. At the moment, the arrangements Flick made are making sense. He is getting the best out of his players, and Rafinha, for instance, is the greatest example to illustrate that. He entirely became a new man since the season started. Mind you, Flick still has some key players in store that are injured at the moment but will eventually come back, like Christensen, De Jong or Bernal. How is he going to use them when they fully recover? That will be interesting to look at. For now, I am most curious about El Clasico and how our next confrontation with Barcelona will play out. I know many of us are waiting for this. Mbappe versus Lewandowski, Endrick versus Yamal, Olmo versus Bellingham, Araujo trying to pocket an unstoppable Vinicius, but only if Araujo is back by then. Believe me, things will be even more electrifying because if Barcelona keeps playing that good, there will be challenge. And challenge is what makes a rivalry interesting. If your greatest rival is not performing well, the rivalry is on standby and it's not fun anymore. Now, the only problem could be the potential injuries of key players. If Lamine Yamal or Dani Olmo are out, for instance, the team is in big trouble since these players seem to be unique and irreplaceable in Hansi Flick's system. Okay, small update. Dani Olmo is out for at least 4 to 5 weeks. Although it is true that the season just started, it is also relevant to say that this Barcelona should not be overlooked. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, you might also appreciate that one about footballers playing too much.